Hello, good day everyone. So for today's video, pag-uusapan natin yung computation part sa inyong module 2, which is all about the kinematics of a projectile motion. So doon sa inyong module, meron tayong given problem, which is this one. So let me read. A sepak takraw player kicked the ball at a speed of 12 meters per second. Determine the range and the height. Okay, determine the range and the height reached by the sepak takraw ball at a given angle. Find the total time of flight as well. So let us visualize the given problem. So we have here the initial velocity, okay, of 12 meter per second and an angle of degree of 25. So we are tasked to find the maximum range, which is this one, d sub x, and the maximum height, d sub y, and the t or the total time of flight as the sepak takraw ball kick at a speed of 12 meters per second. So we have here a table. Okay, so on the first column, ito yung iba't ibang angle of release. The second column, ito yung time of flight. The third column, the maximum height, which is measured in meter, and the range which is also measured in meter. So, doon sa ating given, doon sa ating sample problem, 25 degree yung ating given, right? And doon, sample sa inyong module, nahanap na natin yung time of flight, the maximum height, and the range. So, question, paano ba natin kinocompute yung time of flight, yung maximum height, and yung range? So, ito siya. So, again, this is the given problem. So, ito yung ating given data. So, we have here the initial velocity of 12 meters per second. So, ito yun, yung kanina sa problem. And then, yung ating degree or yung angle of release na 25 degree. And then, hahanapin natin yung sine value, take note of the word, sine value of 25 degree for us to calculate the unknown. Kailangan natin muna hanapin yung sine value and yung cosine value ng 25 degree. So, take note na yung sine value is nakadepende siya doon sa given angle. So, itong 0.423, dito lang siya sa 25 degree. So, naiiba itong sine value and cosine value kapag iba rin yung given nating angle of release. Alright, so paano nga ba natin kinukuha yung sine value and cosine value ng 25 degree? So, ganito lang siya i-perform sa ating scientific calculator. So, we will be needing a scientific calculator. So, click lang natin yung sine, okay? And then, open parentheses yung ating degree, which is 25, and then close parentheses. So, from there, makikita natin, no, na na-calculate natin yung sine value of 25 degree, which is 0.4226. So, ililimit natin yung sine value, okay, into 3 decimal places. So, i-round up natin. So, that would be 0.423. Ayan. So, tingnan natin if same lang. So, that is correct, no? 0.423. So, na-round up natin siya into 3 decimal places. Next naman, calculate naman natin or hanapin natin yung value ng cosine, okay, cosine value of 25 degrees. So, ganun lang din. Cosine, and then open parenthesis, 25, and then close parenthesis. So, as you can see, na-calculate na natin yung cosine value ng 25 degree of angle of release, which is ito, 0.906. So, let's check if the same lang. So, that is also correct. We have 0.906. So, kompleto na yung ating given. Pwede na nating makalculate, okay, itong ano. So, magpo-focus lang muna tayo dito sa letter A, which is yung time of flight. Ayan. So, step 1, solve muna natin yung time of flight. So, ano ba yung total time of flight? So, remember na yung ating total time of flight is equal siya dito sa time in going up plus time in going down. Kaya yung formula natin for total time of flight is ito. Ayan. Kung makikita nyo, 2t. Bakit 2? Kasi t in going up plus t in going down. So, ano tong isang formula na to? So, bago natin makalculate itong total time of flight, kailangan muna natin hanapin yung time in order to reach the maximum height. Kailangan muna natin calculate yung time, again, in order to reach the maximum height. So, ano ba yung maximum height? So, ito yun. Ayan, based sa ating previous discussion, ito yung ating time to reach the maximum height. So, take note na yung time to reach the maximum height is half lang siya or kalahati lang siya ng total time of flight. So, kaya dalawa yung formula natin dito kasi kailangan muna natin i-calculate yung time to reach the maximum height for us to calculate the total time of flight. So, let's begin. So, again, ito yung given natin. So, dalawa yung formula na ating gagamitin dito. Tandaan ninyo na hindi natin makakalculate, okay, yung total time of flight without calculating this one first or yung time to reach the maximum height. So, substitute natin what are the given. Ayan. So, meron tayong 12 meters per second, which is yung ating initial velocity. Ito yung ating VO. So, times natin siya doon sa sign value na 0.423. Ayan. So, divide natin siya by G. So, question, ma'am, ano po yung G? So, ito yung ating acceleration due to gravity, which has a constant value of 9.8 meters per second. So, perform natin yung indicated operation. So, 12 times 0.423 is equal to 5.076 meters per second. Divide natin overall by 9.8 meters per second. So, makakancel out, no? Yung ating meter, okay, makakancel out din yung S and yung square. So, ang matitira is this. Second na lang, and then kapag na-divide na natin, ito yung ating nakuha. T is equal to 0.52 seconds. But remember na hindi pa ito, okay, hindi pa ito yung ating total time of flight. Ito lang yung time na kailangan natin in order to reach the maximum height. So, box natin siya. But take note, no, na hindi pa ito yung ating final answer. Ito lang yung time to reach the maximum height. So, calculate naman natin itong pangalawang formula para makalculate na natin itong total time of flight. So, ayan, substitute lang natin ulit yung given. Okay, so, bring down natin 2. And then yung ating T, which is ito yun, yung nakalculate natin kanina, na 0.52 second. Then, multiply lang natin sila. And then, we will be having a 1.04 second as the total time of flight. So, this is our final answer. So, box ko lang. Ito yung ating final answer. Ito yung ating total time of flight. So, that is how we can compute for the total time of flight. So, next step, hanapin naman natin, ayan, lagay lang natin. Next step, hanapin natin si maximum height. So, step 2, solving for the maximum height. So, again, ito yung ating given. Okay, we have the angle of release of 25 degree. And then, meron tayong sign value na ito, yung kinalculate natin kanina. And then, yung ating acceleration due to gravity and yung time natin na 0.52 seconds. So, take note na yung gagamitin nating time dito is yung time to reach the maximum height at hindi yung total flight. Kaya nakalagay rito, no? Ito yung 0.52 seconds. So, ito yung formula na ating gagamitin for us to calculate the maximum height. So, calculate natin. Substitute lang natin again what are the given. So, we have the initial velocity, okay, of, wait lang. We have the initial velocity of 12 meters per second. Lagay natin yung unit, no, para makita nyo kung paano ba diniderive. And then, yung sin theta or sin value ng 25 degree, which is 0.423. Sorry, medyo mahirap kasi magsulat sa Jamboard. Okay, and then yung ating time, which is yung 0.52 seconds. Ayan. So, minus natin siya. Dito naman sa pangalawa. So, we have 1 half. Lagay lang natin yung 1, baba natin yung 2 para mas madali. Okay, times natin siya doon sa acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8 meters per second squared. May squared to, class, don't forget. And then, times the time, which is itong 0.52 squared. So, take note of the smallest detail dito sa ating formula. Once na may makaligtaan tayo rito, automatically mamamali yung ating final answer. So, sabi rito, i-square daw natin yung time. So, square itong 0.52 second. So, ito muna, calculate muna natin itong una. Yan. So, times lang natin. Dito tayo sa ating calculator. So, we have 12 times 0.423. Okay, calculate natin. Okay, we have 12 times 0.423 and then times 0.52 seconds. 0.52. So, wait lang. 0.52. So, that give us 2.63952. So, lagay natin. 2.63952. 2.63 okay, 952. So, ito yung ating sagot dito sa una. Minus natin siya dito. Calculate natin to. Don't forget na ito ay 1 half. So, divide natin siya by 2. Yeah. So, multiply natin, and then divide natin. So, 9.8 times 1 is 9.8. Kaya times natin siya dito sa 0.52 squared. So, lagay lang natin. Okay, 9.8. Tapos, 0.52 squared. So, that would give us 2.64992. Pero, di-divide natin siya overall, okay, by 2. So, ito yung nakukuha natin sagot. 1.32496. So, 1.32496. So, para makuha natin yung maximum height, ma-minus lang natin, okay, itong dalawang value na na-calculate natin. So, sige, 2.63952, okay, 2.63952, and then minus natin siya dito, kay 1.32496. 1.32496. 496. Ayan. So, nakita nyo, ito yung ating sagot. 1.314592. So, hindi natin siya bubuuin. Instead, dalawang decimal places lang yung kukuhanin natin. So, hindi natin siya pwedeng i-round up, no? So, ang sagot lang natin is 1.31. So, ito yung ating final answer. 1.31 meter. Ayan. So, cancel out kasi itong dalawang second. So, matitira meter. So, dito naman, cancel out din yung s squared. So, ang matitira din is meter. So, ito yung ating final answer. 1.31 meter. So, ayan. Nakalculate na natin yung time of flight and yung maximum height na 1.31 meter. Next naman, hanapin natin yung range. So, paano ba kayo nakalculate yung range? So, ayan. Again, ito yung ating given. Yan. And then, ito yung ating formula for us to solve the range. So, sige, substitute natin what are the given. So, una muna, meron tayong initial velocity na 12 meters per second. Okay. Times natin yung cosine value, okay, of 25 degree, which is 0.906. And then, yung ating time na time to reach the maximum height. So, this time, take note, ayan, sabi rito, note, use the time of light, not the time to reach the maximum height. So, dito na natin gagamitin yung total time of flight na nakalculate natin kanina, which is 0 or 1.04 seconds. 1.04 seconds. Ayan. So, perform the indicated operation. 12 times 0.906, 12 times 0.906, okay? And then 1.04. So 1.04. So that would give us 11.31. Since 2 decimal places lang yung kakukuhanin natin, pag ni-round off natin, 11.31. So ito yung ating final answer. 11.31 meter. Box natin siya. Ayan. So ito yung ating range. So, let's move on. Ayan, nakalculate na natin yung tatlong unknown. Una, yung time of flight. Pangalawa, yung maximum of height or maximum height, which is dy. And then yung range na 11.30 meter or 11.31. So, ganun tayo mag-compute, okay, ng ating tatlong unknown. So, ito siya, 1.04, 1.31, and 11.3 or 11.30. So, same lang naman yun. Now, another example. Try naman natin i-calculate itong 40 degree. Hanapin naman natin siya. So, same process lang naman yun. So, let's begin. Okay, so same problem tayo. But this time, naiba yung ating angle of release kasi we will be using 40 degree. And then, yung ating sine theta or sine value is naiba rin. Ganun din kay cosine value. So, once again, paano ba tayo nag-came up dito sa sine value of 0.643? So, ganito lang ulit siya. So, sine, okay, first step, sine muna, and then open parentheses, 40, and then, kung makikita natin, yung 0.643. So, let's check if the same lang. So, same lang. So, ganun din yung kay cosine theta, no? 0.766. So, cosine 40. Ayan. So, makukuha tayong 0.766. So, tingnan natin if same lang. So, that is also correct. Same lang siya. So, ito again yung unknown or mga hanapin natin. The time of light, the maximum height, and the range. So, first step, hanapin natin again yung total time of light. So, hahanapin muna natin, okay, or gagamitin ulit natin yung first formula, which is the time to reach the maximum height. So, ay yung ating initial velocity is 12, and then yung ating sine value ng 40 degree is 0.643. So, multiply natin siya, and then i-divide natin siya by the acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8 meters per second. So, let us calculate this one. Ayan. So, makikita natin, ito yung nakuha natin sagot. We have 0.79 second kasi niround up natin siya. So, lagay natin 0. Lagay 0.79 second. So, ito yung ating time to reach the maximum height. So, once again, hindi pa ito yung ating final answer. Ito lang yung time in order to reach the maximum height. So, on the second formula, dito na natin makikita, okay, or makakalculate yung ating total time of light. So, substitute lang ulit natin what are the given. So, we have 2, okay, and then yung ating time na 0.79 seconds. Okay, so, ang sagot natin dito is 1.58 seconds. So, ito na yung ating final answer. Or ito yung ating total time of light. So, ito na yung ating second. On the next step naman, okay, lagay natin 1.58. Next naman, hanapin natin si maximum height. So, next step, solving for the maximum height. So, once again, ang gagamitin natin ditong time is the time to reach the maximum height at hindi yung total time of light. So, ano ba yung nakalculate natin kanina? Ito yun. Ito yung time to reach the maximum height. So, ito yung gagamitin natin dito. 0.79 seconds. 79 seconds. So, ito siya. Gagamitin natin time. So, calculate ulit natin. Okay, substitute ulit natin what are the given. So, we have the initial velocity, once again, of 12 meters per second. Times natin siya by the sine value of 40 degree, which is 0.643. And then yung ating time, which is yung time to reach the maximum height, we have 0.79 seconds. And then minus natin siya dito sa pangalawa. So once again, 1, okay, times 9.8 meters per second squared. Ito yung ating acceleration due to gravity. And then yung ating time na 0.79 seconds. So don't forget na ito ay squared. Okay, so divided by 2. Kasi 1 half siya. So, perform natin. Multiply natin muna itong una. Ito, multiply natin itong unang tatlo. So, 12 times 0.643. 12 times 0.643. And times natin siya by 0.79 seconds, which is the time to reach the maximum height. So, we will be having 6.0954. 6.0954. Okay, so lagay natin siya dito. 6.0954. So, cancel out the seconds and matitira is a meter. Minus, perform naman natin itong pangalawa. 1 times 9.8, okay. And then, yung ating time na 0.79 seconds is squared. Don't forget na ito ay squared. Then, divide natin siya overall by 2. So, we will be having 3.05809. 3.05809. So, tingnan natin kung ano yung difference. Kasi sabi, minus natin. So, once again, matitira rito is negative. So, calculate na natin siya. So, that will be 6.09, 564, and then minus natin siya by 3.0509. 3.05809. So, ito yung ating nakukuhang sagot. We have 3.04 seconds kasi niramat na natin siya. So, ito na yung ating final answer. 3.04 seconds. So, ito yung ating final answer or ito na yung ating maximum height. Ayan. So, ito siya. Lagay natin dito. 3.04 seconds. Ito yung ating maximum height. So, lagay lang natin yung time of flight kanina na 1.58 seconds. So, ito yun. 1.58 seconds. So, lastly, kukompute naman natin. Ito ay meter. Kukompute naman natin, okay, si range. Hanapin natin si range. So, ito siya. So, once again, substitute lang ulit natin yung given. We have the initial velocity of 12 meters per second. Times natin siya doon sa cosine value, which is 0.766. And then, yung ating time, okay, na total time of flight. So, yung na-compute natin kanina is equal to 1.58 seconds. So, multiply lang natin silang tatlo. 12 times 0.766. And then, yung ating time of flight na 1.58 seconds. So, tingnan natin. Ayan. So, ang sagot natin is 14.5. So, ito yung ating final answer. 14.5 meter. So, naka-cancel out yung dalawang second na matitira, c meter. So, ito yung ating range. So, that's it. Kompleto na. Lagay lang natin, no? 14.5 meter. So, ayan. Kompleto na yung ating time of flight, maximum height and range for 40-degree angle of release. So, same process lang din yung gagawin ninyo kay 45, 50, and 65. So, that's it. Thank you everyone for watching.